Good day, everyone. Today it marks week 6 of our Excel class. That's CIT 168. And we last class you did, in fact, get the basics. This class we're going to go ahead and move into um, what Excel was primarily um, invented for, and that is making of spreadsheets. Okay, and it's fairly easy to do. You probably did well. You did do a little bit of it, or see a little bit of it in the last video. But it's a thing that needs to be done. And once you master that, it's basically organizing data. Once you've mastered that, then there's a whole lot of things that you can do from there. But first, before we go, I like to always start some things off. Give you something light to think about today. Um Instead of a joke, or instead of something deep to talk about, I'm going to give you a story, and there's a moral to the story. Um, a snake and a mouse were had met up in the woods, and the snake says to the mouse, "I'm lost," and the mouse says, "Well, I'm scared because uh, normally snakes eat mice." And the snake says to the mouse, "Oh, I will not. No worries. Trust me, I will not eat you." So all along the way, the snake uh, is following the mouse, and the mouse is telling the snake, showing the snake how to get out of the woods to where he wants to go. And the whole time, the snake, or excuse me, the mouse is saying, "Please don't eat me." And the snake says, "Oh, little fellow, needn't worry, I will not eat you." Okay, so they get to a point where the snake says, "I am tired. Um, can you can we stop and get something to eat?" So they stop at a convenience store, and they share a bag of chips, and they drink a soda pop, share a soda pop together, and they talk about life, and they talk about all the different things. The mouse is opening up, talking about his family and people that have been sick in his family, and his loved ones. And the snake is opening up and talking, and talks about his family and everything else. So the mouse and the snake carry on with their journey, and the mouse is pointing out how to get out of the forest. And finally, toward the edge of the forest, the mouse says, "Here we are." And the snake says, uh, "Surely we are." And the mouse says to the snake, "You have been a great friend." And the snake says, "You know," and then the snake opens his mouth wide and eats the mouse. A lot of you are probably wondering, what in the heck is the moral of that story? The moral of the story is, if you're dealing with a snake, you can't trust a snake. know that you cannot trust a snake. A snake is always going to be a snake. All right. So the lesson today, again, we are going to I am not a snake, but at any rate, the lesson today, we're going to go ahead and take data that is otherwise scattered and put it into an organized form, and then we are going to make certain assumptions based upon the data after we put it into an organized fashion. Let's first do this. Let's first view another video, another YouTube video. I'm going to have you click on that video, and it's going to show you specifically how to make a spreadsheet in Excel. Thank you, and have a great week.